Hello and welcome to the Let Go Room. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to our slow evening wind down flow just to get ourselves ready for a nice restful night. So here in Queensland, Australia, it's pretty grey today, so it's perfect for our little slow flow here. So let's start with 3 deep breaths here. We're just trying to bring ourselves to the space, letting go of the day. And almost as if we're coming behind the thoughts. So just letting the thoughts go, letting the day go, and just giving this time for yourself. So you can soften down the eyes or close them if that feels comfortable for you. We're going to start with 3 deep inhales. So as we inhale, really puff out the belly, fill up the lungs, right up into the top of the sternum. Take the biggest breath of the day before exhaling out completely. And let's really extend through the exhale, letting go. Let's take another breath like that, breathing in all that beautiful, fresh breath coming in, filling up the lungs. Exhaling completely. See if you can let go a little bit more. And one more deep inhale. The biggest breath of the day as we calm the nervous system. And exhale out completely. Beautiful. Let's start. I'm just going to release any tension through those ankles here. They've taken you through your day. They've probably done a great job supporting you. So pointing and flexing, rolling through the ankles, back the other way. And then let's remove those fleshy bits as we walk our hands forward, finding our version of stretch here. So you can take hold of whatever body parts available for you. We're leading with our heart center, and the last thing we're going to do is drop through the neck here. And then wherever you can reach, let's just give ourselves a little bit of self-care, a little massage on the shins, the ankles, the knees, as we really wind down here. And invite those deep breaths. Every exhale, releasing a little bit more tension in the body. And breathing in, making our way back up to center. So coming into cat and cow tilt, we're just going to breathe in, lengthen through the spine, drop the head back between the shoulder blades, drop any tension in the shoulders here. Really arching through the spine, setting your spine up nice and tall, dropping any tension in the neck here. And then let's roll forward, dropping chin to chest, really carving out the spine, hollowing out the belly here. Beautiful. Let's take a bit of movement with breath, breathing in, dropping head between the shoulders. Exhaling, rounding through as release any tension in the spine. Let's take a few rounds in your breath with your movement. Just bringing the breath wherever it's needed in the body. One more breath here before we make our way back to center. So taking right leg out behind us, making a little triangle, just trying to find some comfortability here. You might be feeling this in your hip flexors, in your knees, wherever you are. Feel free to have a bend in that flat leg that's along the mat here, or straightening through. as we roll our body forward. And again, as we make our way down into our stretch here, let's just begin to observe the thoughts of the day, the busyness of the mind, and just begin to soften it all and let it go. There's plenty of time tomorrow for our to-do list. Okay, so we're going to breathe ourselves up into our tall spine and then making our way back as we lean back. So this might be enough for you. We're working right knee down towards the ground. You might like to come back on your elbows, say hi to my figgy friend, or you might like to come all the way back down here. We're just working on relaxing that bottom leg and pressing the right knee down. And let's take 3 rounds of breath here. Softening the eyes. Softening the flurry of thoughts. One more deep breath. And making our way back up. Let's change it around. Both sides will probably feel a little bit differently, so finding your comfortability. As you breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Exhaling, walk your hands out and working our nose towards our knee here. Doing whatever feels good with that right ankle. Just letting it relax. And really give yourself some gratitude for making your way to class today. For making time for yourself. One more breath. As we exhale, making our way back down. As you lean back onto the elbows or all the way down, pressing left knee away from yourself. So it's really nice to carve out this time for ourselves. We tend to give so much. Maybe we forget about ourselves sometimes. 2 more breaths. Really relax in for 1 more breath. And making your way back up. Straighten those legs. Give them a little bit of shake out, those knees. My knees were arguing back. And then bending in at the knee, let's take the right foot up and over the left and just hug that knee in towards the chest. Forehead makes its way down towards the knee, dropping any tension or shoulder or holding in the neck here and the shoulders. Making our way back up. Let's walk our body to the left here and just find a reclined position here that fits your body. Forehead making its way down towards the mat as you press your right knee away from yourself. Bottom leg relaxing, dropping any tension or holding in the belly. Doing whatever feels right with your arms,
So let's all take a big belly breath here. Exhale, letting go a little bit more. And walking our way back up. Hug knee in towards the chest, and let's take it to the other side here. So keep that hug here. If you've got a little bit more movement, a bit more space in your spine, you can interlace the hand here. Spine is nice and long and gaze is set to the back of the room. So find your version of your twist as we just relax our spine. As we twist into the organs here. One deep inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Let's switch that over. Bending through left leg, taking it up and over the right leg, starting with a hug the knee in towards the chest, forehead down towards the knee. That beautiful neck stretch. You might be feeling that right down between your shoulder blades. Making our way back up, we're going to walk our hands out to the right and walk them along the mat or along the floor. Finding connection, if you can, with forehead down towards the ground and just pressing that left knee away from you. Let's get comfortable here and bring that breath deep into the belly. Puff it out here. Let's really create some space. We can sometimes hold a lot of tension in our gut. So taking 2 more really deep breaths as you puff out the belly. And exhale out completely. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, walking hands back up, hugging knee back in towards the chest, left hand to the back of the room as we make our way into that twist, finding wherever you're comfy. Spine is long, crown of the head up towards the sky. Gaze is soft. One more deep inhale. And exhale, making our way back to center. Okay, so coming into a butterfly pose here. Letting the knees drop out to the side. And we can just give our feet a little massage from here. Our toes, our ankles. And then let's breathe in, find some length in the spine. Heart center makes its way down as we forward fold. Releasing any tension in the hips here. Let's go for 3 deep breaths. And dropping any tension in the spine and the neck. Just take that one more deep inhale. And then making your way back up to center. Taking left hand out. Let's take right hand up and over as we come into a stretch here. So we're working our heart center open. Wherever feels good for you, pressing right sit bone back into the mat. So we're almost counterposing the body here. So reaching with those fingertips, or you can just bend it at the elbow, Relax it behind the neck if that's better for you. And just play here with your beautiful side stretch. One deep breath. And exhale back to center, taking right hand along the mat. Breathe that left hand up and over. Again, finding the position that feels comfortable for your arm. Pressing left sit bone down to the ground. And if your neck is feeling a little tight, you can just drop through the neck, set your gaze forward, or really open up towards the sky here. Wherever you are, one deep breath. Making our way back to center. This time we're going to interlace the hands behind the back. So inhale, let's draw the shoulders away from the ears, pressing the hands back behind us. And if there's any space left at all, just tilting the body forward. Releasing through those shoulders. One more deep breath. And then let's change the interlace of the hands. So wherever you were, let's switch the hands around and have the opposite thumb on top. Breathing in, stretching the palms away from you. Exhaling, finding your comfortability here. 2 deep breaths. One more. Inhale. Exhaling, making our way back to center. So making our way onto our backs here. We're going to hug those knees in towards the chest. So finding any movement or if stillness is good for you, we're just working on releasing through the lower back here. Any remaining tension in the spine. And extending the legs up towards the sky. Or if there's a little bit more space, you can plant your hands onto the ground and just roll the legs out behind you. Coming into plow. Giving that spine a beautiful massage here. So keep that nice neutral neck here. One more deep breath. And then rolling gently back down. Planting our feet onto the mat here. So our fingertips should be able to brush our ankles here. Our knees are going to be hip width apart. As we breathe in, let's just draw the pelvis up towards the sky. So it feels good for you. You can tuck your shoulders underneath your body. Press through the feet as you press your pelvis up towards the sky. And giving that beautiful back bend, some space, some breath. Let's puff out the belly. On the in-breath, let's take one more breath and squeeze up towards the sky. Exhale, unrolling the shoulders and gently take that spine down vertebra by vertebra. So good. So planting those feet, again about hip width apart. Let's take the right knee over the left as if we're sitting in an armchair here. And if you have any more space, you might like to wrap that right foot around the bottom of the left calf. Lots of left and right. It's a bit too much for this time of the night. So from here, we're just going to drop the knees over to the left, extend our right hand up and over, and set the gaze towards the right hand here. Softening through the spine. Feeling that beautiful space that you're creating here. One more deep breath. On the exhale, making your way back to center. Let's restack the legs. This time taking left leg over the right, finding that wrap if it's available. Taking both knees over to the right, setting your gaze to the left. So your arm is doing whatever's comfy for you. We're going to soften that gaze. Let's try to drop any tension or holding just for this moment. Two more breaths here. One more deep inhale, puffing out the belly. Exhale out as you let go, coming back to center, restacking the body. This time we'll take left ankle and just place it on top of right knee and press that left knee away from you, coming into our reclined pigeon here. And then drawing the right knee in towards your chest. So wherever you can take hold, whichever body part, we're imagining pressing the left knee away from us. One more inhale. Exhale out. So a bit of a tricky one. We're going to return our right ankle over to the left of the mat or the floor, and then just let both knees drop out. So it's a seated position, but we're in a reclined position. So if there's any excess tension or holding in the hips here, we'll be releasing through there now. So let's put our hands on our belly and just check in. Check in where we're at. Check in on our breath. As we really begin to slow everything down. And let's return to center. Feet are on the mat. This time let's take right ankle to left knee. And drawing left knee in towards the chest. So pressing right knee away from us as we open through the hips. Sometimes store tension there. So 2 more breaths. And then returning left foot down to the mat. Take it over to the right hand side and then just let both knees drop down. So finding your back pressing against the earth. Hands on our belly. Let's close down the eyes. Again, practicing withdrawing the senses. Let's take 2 more breaths here. One more deep inhale. Beautiful. Okay, so extending both legs out along the mat just for a moment. Let's try to tuck that tailbone under and find connection with our lower back on the mat. And then we're going to bend in at the right leg, taking hold of the right foot, the sole of the foot, and coming into a half happy baby here. There might be some movement there you'd like to take, or just finding stillness. We're working on drawing that right knee down towards the armpits. Two deep inhales. Before releasing and taking it over to the other side. So if you can't reach your foot here, you can just take hold of your shin, and we're working on pressing left knee down towards the armpit, extending through the bottom leg. Giving that mind something to do. Let's count out 2 more breaths. Sometimes it feels like my thoughts are a pack of brumbies, wild brumbies, so it takes all my effort to rein them in. One more breath here. And then extending out. So finding some stillness here. If you've got an eye mask handy, you can take that now. If you need a blanket for your meditation, just settling yourself in. We're just going to really relax down for the next 5 or so minutes. This is a beautiful meditation to help calm our nervous system. And thank you for joining me today. So just beginning to let your body settle. And just letting go of any noise, let it fade into the background. And right now, there's nothing you need to manage or control. Just you, this breath, and this moment. And just notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath as the air enters in the body And exhaling, letting the body arrive a little bit more to the space. And on your inhale, just fill your body with calm. Exhaling, feeling any excess tension melt away. Each breath a message to your nervous system that you can rest. Now just witnessing the breath, let it find its own rhythm, smooth and effortless. And then bringing your attention to your heart center, noticing the steady rhythm. And feel a warmth expanding from this space, expanding in your chest, down your arms and through your whole body. This warmth is your own natural calm. It's telling every system within you that you can relax and soften. And feel your legs are heavy and supported. Your hips are soft. Your belly is easy. Your chest open. Your shoulders relaxed. Your arms simply resting. There's no tension anywhere in your body. From head to toe, feel yourself as one whole breathing body. Feel balanced, feeling presence, feeling at ease. Giving yourself permission to remain in this calm. And just let these words land. My body knows how to reset and restore. I allow peace to move through me. Calm is my natural state. And just feel these words settle into your body. They're not just thoughts, they are truth. Each one rewiring your system towards calm. And as you bring your awareness back to the room, as the meditation comes to a close, know that this calm feeling is never far away. It lives within you, always here, waiting beneath the noise. And as you bow down your head, or bring your focus to your heart center, thank yourself for creating space today. Thank yourself for showing up for you. And my heartfelt thanks to all of you. Thank you for joining me. And have a beautiful evening.